Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duel Today official news channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Leo Howard is currently portraying Tate Black in Marlena and John's Penthouse. When Tate comes out, Brady is in the living room. Though he's happy to be back, he finds it hard to believe he's been gone for 3 months. Brady inquires about his previous evenings spent with his pals. By not informing him he was with Holly, Tate lies to him. Brady wants Tate to know that, in spite of everything, he is proud of him. He wants to start moving on from everything and believes that character is developed via learning from mistakes. Tate nods grudgingly and continues, expressing his anxiety about returning to school. Tate suddenly declares his desire to go to his real buddies. Once more, Brady pushes and Tate lies. Brady appears to know what his son is doing once he leaves. Nicole and Holly talk about Nicole's physical therapy at DiMera Mansion. Holly wants to know if she can go out on her own and get her phone back. Holly withdraws to her room after Nicole declines. DiMera Mansion, living room. EJ and Mr. Shin are speaking over the phone about Lee's passing. They then talk about Stefan's arrest and the circumstances behind it. He ends the call, telling Mr. Shin that he will take care of everything. When Nicole shows up, EJ fills her in on his conversation with Mr. Shin. Nicole questions whether Stefan could be to blame for Holly's numerous drug-related issues. EJ is explaining to Brady why Stefan wants to save Gabby. He reminds them that in order to clean Tate's name, he expects an official apology from EJ. EJ claims he has no issues doing this. Holly appears at that moment, claiming to be going for a stroll in the garden. Brady is informed by Nicole that Holly had to apologize to Teresa as well as Brady. Brady is reminded by EJ to keep in mind the evidence against Tate and that he performed his duties. Brady retorts that everything was affected by EJ's prejudice against Tate. Nicole steps in and tells EJ that Holly is to blame for Tate's ordeal. Everyone should choose the highway, according to EJ. Brady accepts his apology, and he says he will release a statement. DiMera Mansion. Holly exits the building to look for Tate. When she tells him Brady is inside, they start to act really adorable together. Tate takes out a burner phone so they may talk at any moment and says he has a surprise for her. They then give one another a hug. The two talk about returning to school and how they can spend quality time together there. When their parents aren't around, they decide to get together as much as they can. After exchanging kisses, they decide to sneak into her room. Brady Pub. Eric and Sloane are talking about how things have grown harder since baby Jude arrived and possible financial problems. That's when Stephanie shows up, swooning over the infant. Among other things, Stephanie mentions that she misses being around Thomas and Charlotte. Stephanie tells them everything when Eric asks about Everett. Eric says he doesn't know anything about Jada's marriage, but Sloane asks if she informed him. Sloane claims she has to go to work at that point and walks out. Stephanie admits she detests the way she's handled the situation as Eric and her go on their talk. She shares with him her problems with Jada and expresses her dislike at how their friendship has been harmed by the circumstance. The Spectator. Leo is introducing his new astrological column to Chad. Everett shows up at the precise moment and says Stefan is in jail. Observing Chad's response, Leo questions his health. According to Everett, Stefan acknowledged supplying Clyde with narcotics. Chad verified the arrest over the phone with EJ. He continues by telling the two about his run-in with an inebriated Stefan. Leo leaves at that moment to follow up on a story at Saxton's. When Everett asks whether Chad will publish the piece he wrote about Stefan, he replies that he will. Everett is taken aback because Chad had previously instructed him to withhold information regarding the DiMera family. Arriving, Stephanie announces that she has made the decision to keep working on the paper. But she really wants to avoid Everett. At that moment, Everett gets a call from Jada asking to meet at the pub, and he grudgingly accepts. Entering Salem Police Department's Rafe's office, Jada brings a box containing paperwork pertaining to her union with Bobby. She believes she has evidence that she is indeed divorced. When Jada discovers her divorce decree, Rafe makes fun of her for being with a married lady. When Sloane gets there, she informs Rafe and Jada about her talk with Stephanie. Although Jada might be caustic, Sloane thought she was sincere. She continues, saying that she didn't disclose that Jada had called her to the station. Jada takes out her divorce decree after saying that. After reviewing it, Sloane claims to have more information regarding the circumstances. Sloane claims the decree is valid, but since Jada's signature is the only one on the submitted form, she is still legally married to Bobby Stein. Sloane maintains that they can solve the issue. She just has to get Bobby or Everett to sign a fresh copy of the documentation. Leo meets Eric and Jude at Horton Square. They strike up a conversation about their shared fairy godfather. Leo offers to keep Jude while Eric goes shopping for the little man, and they talk about other random topics. Although Eric is grateful for the offer, they are currently budgeting. Leo continues, talking about how honored he felt to be present for the christening. Eric is grateful for his warm remarks. Brady Pub. When Everett enters, Sloane, Rafe, and Jada are waiting for him. They talk about their impending divorce when Jada announces that Sloane has been appointed as her attorney. He is informed by Jada that they are still legally married. When Eric returns home, Sloane's landlord leaves him a note stating that she hasn't paid the rent yet. Tate and Holly wait outside and manage to slip inside for a moment, but Brady finds them. Nicole and EJ enter at that exact moment. Saying that he doesn't want Tate around Holly, Brady goes crazy. Nicole concurs, but Tate and Holly don't get it. Brady said there will be no more meetings between them. Every time the DeMoros attempt to improve their reputation, someone else is taken into custody, which irritates Chad. Observing Stephanie's diversion, he inquires as to if she is considering Everett. His thoughts are confirmed by Stephanie, who says she's not sure how to feel or what to think of Everett. Chad believes it would be best for her to keep her distance from Everett. In order for Everett to back off, he offers to assist her. Sloane gives Everett the documents he needs to sign in order to formally file for divorce from Jada. After signing them, he tries to go, but Sloane stops him since she needs him to sign Bobby Stein, and he's signed as Everett Lynch. Everett apologizes, says he can't sign Bobby's name, and walks out. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.